Hi everyone, this is a really fun, exciting review on the Bright Future Tarot deck. Look at that, look at it. How pretty. I did unbox it because I just couldn't resist, in all honesty. Oh, look at that, it's so beautiful. It actually matches my nails as well. How pretty. So, this is what the box looks like. It comes in a very nice matte box with some ombre, as you can see here, where it goes from one colour to another. And this is what it looks like, and it is created by Saskia Lee Psychic. You can find this, I believe, on Etsy, and I think it's also available on their website, but I'll leave the links down below. But I think that it's really great quality, actually, and you can see that here, and it has some information on the deck. So I'm just going to go through that, of course. So it says here, the Bright Future Tarot cards are a hand-illustrated 78-card deck and accompanying workbook that blend ancient symbolism with modern psychology to make learning tarot fun, relevant, and easy. So tarot expert and clairvoyant Saskia will show you that tarot is a powerful tool for accessing your intuition. So yeah, there's a little bit more information on here, and I believe that these cards do have some words on them as well. So we'll get onto that in just a little bit. Sorry, my fan is overheating. Such a typical thing to happen. It should go down in just a little bit. Okay, so the box is really great. When you open it, actually, I'll just show you. It comes with a deck inside of it. It comes with these blank cards as well, just I think to protect the front and the back. So that's really great. I have had decks before where, you know, when you're trying to get the deck out, sometimes what can happen, especially if they're really tightly packed in there, is that you can actually end up damaging the first or the last card based on how you're getting the cards out, because they don't all just come out if you pour them out. So I like the fact that they do have these. Other decks have like ones that are printed or have other information on it, so I like the fact that they do have the front and backs on these, especially when it's in a carton like that. It's hard sometimes to get the cards out. Just thought that was a good little touch right there. Okay, so let me just close the box. Yeah, so that's the box. Yeah, nothing fancy, nothing like dramatic or anything like that, but it doesn't need to be, right? It goes without saying, it really doesn't need to be. There's a lot of boxes I have that I think to myself, like, okay, like that's just, sometimes seems like a waste of packaging, but I just reuse them and put other things inside of the boxes, because I have my own storage system for the cards. But yeah, something else to think about as well is how you like to store your cards, because obviously if you're someone that accesses your cards a lot, you might prefer the magnetic closure boxes, you might prefer boxes that are just easier to get into, and something like this might be a little bit more of a challenge, but nonetheless, it's not a big deal. Okay, it comes, I believe it comes with a workbook. I really do need to check this actually. Hold on a second. Let me go on the website. I can also give you a price as well. Let's talk about the cards whilst I pull up that information. So the website is brightfuturetarot.com. You can also get a free tarot cheat sheet as well, which I think is quite cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to actually sign up for that because that sounds like a great thing. I mean, come on, you know, why not? I think that these particular tools are wonderful and great. As you guys know, I have my Learn Tarot video on YouTube for free, which you can just watch. You know, why not take use out of items that people are, you know, have put a lot of effort into that they would like to give to you. Okay, anyways, that will get emailed to me. Great, I think that's a nice little touch, isn't it? So, Bright Future Tarot. Okay, so this is what the back of the cards look like. I would say that they're matte. Yeah, they're matte, they're like velvety, but they feel nice. They're not like that weird, like, matte kind of texture that is like really, you know what I mean? Like when you touch it, it's a bit crispy. It's like, don't think that's the right way, but it's sometimes there are cards that you touch and you just go, oh, there's another deck that I have that is very velvety, and I don't really like the touch of it. This is nice. This is nice. It's like semi-ish. So beautiful. The backs are beautiful, no complaint with those, and then you've got the cards. I love the illustrations. I have to say the illustrations are beautiful. Okay, and I'll do a flip through, but let's just go through what we have here. Okay, so buy now. Buy now. Okay, so the cards itself. So, wow, what a great price. I just want to say, by the way, I was sent these cards, so, you know, I'm obviously very lucky in that sense, but I also do review them on the basis of, like, would I buy these cards if I was to come across them? And I would say, based on the price, yes. So you get the 78 card deck, you get the workbook and journal, which is this pretty neat thing right here. And it's got all the keywords and everything in it for $39.99. That's in British pounds. I know a lot of people may find that expensive, but trust me, I have come across decks that are 70, 80, 90, 100, pushing £115, right? And all you get is literally just the deck, and it comes with like a pouch that the deck comes in. You don't get anything else. You don't even sometimes get a guidebook with these cards. I have really expensive decks that I genuinely think to myself, why the hell did I buy that? You are getting, I think, great quality cards for a good price. And I'm saying that because, trust me, if you guys have seen my other reviews, you know that there are decks that I have also been given that I've said, no, I don't really like these cards. You know, very obvious. I'm very honest in that sense. And also, a lot of you can see which cards I really gravitate towards in my day-to-day readings, right? So I think it just goes without saying that you guys are smart enough to kind of figure that out too, right? Okay, so that's what we have there, and then there's a whole bunch of other things that they have on their website as well. For example, the cards, workbook, tarot, and of course pendulum cloth. Okay, yeah, I did receive one of those as well, but I mainly wanted to review the cards for you. Okay, so I'll go through the cards in just a bit. So the actual workbook is great. Look at that, right? You got so much information. This is brilliant for beginners. You know, it talks about your psychic ability. I think this is stuff actually that gets skipped over quite often. So it talks about your psychic ability. It goes through different spreads, creating a psychic link. It's really great actually in many ways because it shows so much in terms of layout, telling your own story, cycle of life, the elements, putting it all together. Okay, then we go to the major arcana and then all the meanings. So you've got a lot of information on each of the cards. Look at that, the Fool. You've got so much information. Magician, so you've got keywords, and then also for reversed as well. Okay, and then you go down to the rest of the cards, and then you've got the court cards. Now the brilliant thing here is that every single minor arcana has its own page. A lot of people, what they do is that for the major arcanas, they'll just give more importance to those cards and write tons of information, but they'll neglect the minor. The thing in tarot is that all 78 cards get equal presence in the deck, right? So when you shuffle a card, shuffle the deck, or you pick a card, right, there's still a chance that you're going to pick a minor arcana over a major one anyway, so I don't understand why people give more importance to the major, even though they are major cards. I understand that, but still, you know, so it's really nice that every single card gets a good amount of space in the amount of information that's given. I think that that's brilliant. I really genuinely think that that's such a wonderful thing. It's great to see. We love it. I appreciate it. It's brilliant, you know, so that is what we have there. And then the good thing here as well, look at this, right? Got multiple choice questions. Okay, which cards may represent things happening slowly? And then you've got like these answers, right? So I think that it's really quite cool in many ways because you get to learn a lot more about tarot, like love and relationships, and then career and studies, finance and resources. You get to learn so much in that sense. And then of course you've got the answers here as well, so it teaches you at the same time. This is great for beginners. It's also unique because it's not like Rider Waite. So if you're sick and tired of Rider Waite and you don't connect with the imagery, or you just feel like I've had enough of it, this is a good deck in the sense that it's different, you know. Look at these cards, they're so unique. Look at the illustrations. If you love art, you love watercolour, this is really cool. And also, again, they've got keywords at the bottom, which is great for beginners as well. So you've got the Fool, Adventure / Freedom, Magician, Potential / Highly Skilled. By the way, you can buy these cards, I think, on their Etsy as well, Bright Future Tarot. I think that's their Etsy. I'll leave the links down below anyways. You've got here the Oracle, Intuition / Unknown. Number 3, the Emperor. Technically, that should be the High Priestess, but it's okay. They've made their own version, right? So I think that goes to show there's so many decks where they make their own version, but I think that was supposed to be the High Priestess card, which they kind of made into their own, which, why not? You've got the Emperor, Leadership / Identity. 5, the Hierophant, Meditation / Wisdom. Number 6, the Lovers, Decision / Clarity. The Chariot, Success / Action. Number 8, Justice, Karma / Legal System. The Hermit, Seclusion / Slow Progress. Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny / Ups and Downs. Strength, which is courage and self-control. The Hanged Man, you've got patience and inaction. I'm sure you can read these yourself actually, because it's going to take me a while to get through them, but we've got Death, Temperance, and the other thing as well, if you struggle with Roman numerals, you've got here the actual numbers as well, which I think is quite great. Again, for those of you that are beginners that are trying to learn like literally everything all at once, it is often quite daunting to do so. So it's a great little deck here that can sort of help to break down the numbers without having to also, you know, learn that entire aspect. You've got the Star, you've got the Moon, Sun, Judgment, Universe. Ooh, that's cool. King of Pentacles, Queen, Knight, Page. Okay, and then you've got Pentacles. Ooh, it's like a maze. Indecision / priorities. Study and craftsmanship. Stability / status. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, this is quite cool, isn't it? That's literally me when I was making my background. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 10, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight, Page, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. See, they're all so different. That's the thing. They're not lazy. Let's just put it that way. And I say that because there was a deck that I had. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was the Golden Tarot, right? And the thing is, there's a lot of decks where, for example, say it's like the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. What they'll do is just, they'll use the same imagery, but they'll just put 8 swords on one, 9 swords on another, and 10 on the other. And it's just, you know, I mean, it's just a bit, how do I say this? It's not exactly exciting. Neither do I think that it points exactly or paints the exact like picture of the energy and the mood of the card, right? Because in tarot, it showcases the energy of things as well, right? And then it's just like, oh, this one has 5 swords, well, this one has 6 swords, and that other one has 7 swords on it, but they're all the same. You know, I don't know. I don't necessarily like cards like that. I like it where you've got imagery that really represents the energy of the card and sort of points that out in that sense, rather than just, you know, here's a couple of swords on this one, and then just one more on this one. Okay, so Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. It's interesting, like you've got a lot of creativity here, for sure. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Yeah, and a lot of different like sort of careers as well that I'm picking up on, for sure. Lots of imaginative energy. 10 of Wands, King, Queen, Knight, Page, Ace, 2, 3, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's quite cool, isn't it? That's quite cool. 9 and 10. Nice. I like this. I think this deck has a bright future. It's a nice deck. It's a really nice deck for the price as well. I think it's pretty good. I like this. I really do. I am going to be using this actually in my pick a card readings because I feel really connected to it. I also love the words that it has at the bottom of them, because there was another deck that I had, oh my gosh, I can't even remember what it was called, but I reviewed it on my channel, and it had words at the bottom, but the words wouldn't really make sense with a lot of the like questions that would be asked, for example, whereas these ones, whether you're reading love, you're reading on relationships, whether you're reading on family matters, health issues, or say, for example, career or money, business, finance, what's going to happen tomorrow, I think all of these words make so much sense to what you are asking, anything you're asking about. Whereas there was another deck that just kind of wouldn't really make sense if you asked like a love-related question, or if you asked like another question, it just would not make sense. So actually this makes so much sense. I really think it's a great deck, very well put together. Love the illustrations. I love the fact that it's also got, especially for those that struggle with Roman numerals, you've got the actual numbers of the cards on there, and it's great for beginners. You get an incredibly in-depth, detailed workbook. And I think that that is just absolutely brilliant. I do. I believe that it's wonderful. I think it's great. Really, really brilliant in so many ways. So that is what we have right there. Ta-da! So this is pretty much your review. Well, my review for you. So let me know what you think about these cards. And the Link will be down below. Sorry, I like almost lost my voice in between. I was like, la. But yeah, let me know what you think about these cards, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.